can become a millionaire even if you don't make a lot of money. Now, I live in Saskatchewan. Minimum wage here is $15.35 an hour. If you work full-time, 40 hours a week, over the year, that's a little under $32,000. And all you need to do is, I don't believe in setting aside a certain amount because everyone's income is different. I believe in setting aside 25%. 25% of this amount is more than what you need to become a millionaire. All you need is $600 per month over the span of 30 years at a 10% return. Now, the math is like this. You put it in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the US, and it averaged a return of 10% annually over the last like 50, 100 years. So you get a 10% return per year on average for the last like a long time, which is pretty much guaranteed. Now, you set aside $600 per month over 30 years. You put it in an S&P 500. In a tax-free savings account, it grows to a little over $1 million over the span of 40 years, or 30 years. Now, I'm 24 years old. I'm blessed. I have $45,000 in my TFSA, which is a tax-free savings account, which is my max contribution limit because you get a certain amount per year that you can do. In 30 years' time, I'm 24 years old. By the time I'm 54 years old, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire because with the power of compound interest and what I already contributed, I'm going to be somewhere under, just a little under $2 million. Now, the point of this video is this. And by the way, before you knock me saying, oh, if you like living on minimum wage, how can you afford to set aside that much? Don't you need to eat and have a place to stay? Yeah, when you're young, you can suffer. You can like live with roommates. You can eat instant noodles. But this is just the worst case scenario because actually your income is probably going to be higher because this is just the minimum wage. The average income in Saskatchewan per year is $47,000 to $67,000. So my point is this. This is the worst case scenario. And this is easy. Anyone can do this. But while you're young, you should strive to be rich while you're young, not rich while you're old. Because you want to be rich while you can enjoy the money, right? Not while you're old and everyone is rich, whatever. So use this as the absolute worst case scenario, just a dumb, guaranteed way to become rich. But take risks while you're young. Start that business idea, do that crazy risk, whatever. And try to become rich while you're young. And this is always going to be here. But our youth, is not always going to be here. So try to get rich while you're young. You will be rich by the time you're old.